Only the things I want to really grab here, gems always, and then probably just some cheeky anniversary points. Nothing else I'm going to be gunning for amongst this if I do even get anything. But we are heading back momentarily to the land. Oh, I can purchase these now. 1, 2, 3. To the land of Minotaur. And we are not missing that much, actually. They're both in the red. I guess I could show you briefly here. Muckboy 1 is at 589. Muckboy 2, 623. So tomorrow, they should pretty much be close to being done, which is what I like to see. All right, we finally did enough Minotaur. The Muck Boys are in town. 2 Muck Boys to alternate and stagger in case we hit bad affinity. We have a 100% uptime of the Strangle. The back alley Muck Stranglers are coming in. Look at that face. The face only a mother could love, and the ass only a father could. All right, so we have masteries complete. We got to go bang through those. We're missing a couple levels. We'll get to those in time. Do have Path of the whatever the fuck is also here. We'll grab some more stuff in a second because we're gonna bang these boys out with some pots real quick. Max U, Bingo Bongo, and last Muck Boy coming in hot. Done. So now we have enough points here. 17 and change. Purchase those. That does trigger an anniversary, isn't it? A gold chest. We're getting up there. What does the gold chest have for us, huh? Anniversary gold chest gives us 300 gold. Okay. I don't think that makes a... Nope, that doesn't make a fucking difference. All right. So, Muck Boys. You can start to test them out now, actually. This is interesting, because I think... Do I have the audio up with this? Let's bring this to a big old 4%. We have to build them. They don't have to do damage. They just have to not miss and be kind of tanky. It doesn't really particularly matter what they have for jewelry, but if possible, we can give them counterattack rings. I don't have enough. You've got just one. And we got other stuff for counterattacks. Not really. All right, so we're gonna have to build them out pretty mediocrely here, I guess. We'll give ring. I have nothing for accuracy on that, and nothing for accuracy there. So we just like don't have enough accessories, I don't think. Yeah, these are all the accuracy banners I have. Alright, so we are so fucked for accuracy at the moment, but I don't think it really makes a difference. I could probably put them in near naked, because they're really just going to be in triple perception here. That's going to kind of cover most of our problems. Looking for perception. I guess first off, perception speed boots. We have 2 of those, so that's good. Let's just pop that on there, and the reason we'll do one of these each here is because we could then search for the substats pretty easily after that. What I mean by substat searching is we could search for speed accuracy, and we're looking for perception. Equipped is fine. Speed accuracy, anything with speed accuracy. Speed accuracy, sure. We'll just level it. It's fine. Speed accuracy. Okay, that's good enough for now. And then we could just put on some percent life. Who is this? This is Haruspex. We could put that on him. And a body armor. Any percent HP bodies. Boom. 1 there. And 1 there. Okay, we have 1 down. Let's bring those to 6. Are we still on an event? I don't even know if we're still on an event or not. We might be. Who knows? Boom. And max you out. And boom. Okay. So you're pretty much good. One Muck Boy down. And next Muck Boy to go. Let's go through his stuff. I guess first things first. Percent HP. Scathix is unimportant for now. Gnarlhorn is unimportant for now. Body armors. This one has speed. Boom. Let's make this 16. Hopefully get the speed hit. And none. Makes sense. Substat, speed, accuracy. What do we got for perception on here? Speed accuracy? He's a little lower, actually. One's a little on the lower side, huh? 1 accuracy roll, 2 accuracy rolls. These have 3 accuracy rolls. Can we get a triple accuracy roll here? Like 2 accuracy rolls on top. That's 1. This one is 2. It's none. Can we get... Nope, that's 1 point. Can we get 2 accuracy rolls here? That's 1. Can we get 2 accuracy rolls here? That's 2. There we go. All right, you're on. And then for helmets, this is... That'll do. Okay. So they are good for accurate. Are we still on event? I see points. Yes, we are. Did we max the event? Or I think we're gonna in a second here. At least come pretty damn close. Where's my muck boys? Muck boys. Hello, muck boys. Helmet. Helmet is... What's my last stat? Defense. Doesn't fucking matter. And this one is accuracy, speed. He's a god. Alright. Do we need... Do we even need, like... I don't know. Do we even need stuff? What is this? What do we got? What is this? Sure. I guess that doesn't matter at all. This one has just no jewelry. Sounds about right. No, just fucking nothing. Nothing. Alright, cool. Masteries. This is what I gotta figure out. I don't know exactly what to do here. But I think we're probably gonna go defense or support, but I might want to just tap into offense tree. I think defense support's probably the play, because I don't have to do any damage. We're just gonna go into the stay alive tree. And we'll pepper in the bleed here, or sorry, the turn meter, from being crit, which feels good. We just gotta make sure they don't miss. We don't have to do any damage per se. So have to not miss. We get extra CDR and extra set bonuses, extra chance of application, and of course some additional accuracy. We want them to be accurate as fuck. 364. Let's do that same thing, I guess, for the next one. Vino, Steel Skull, Python. Mach 1, Mach 2. Seems good. Everyone can just do their normal things. We just want the Mach 1s to have an opener. With Pounce. We want this one to have an opener with Strangle. And that really should take care of everything. This team could be Sand Devil. Okay, let's see if this works, because I'm curious. I don't have to get that far in. I just have to get to, like, 10. Boom, and he slept. And then he's A1'd, and we'll start to get some damage on him. So far, so good. He slept again. Boom. Okay, the Muck Boys are periodically sleeping him. Are they not fast enough? No, they're fast enough. He slept again. Boom, boom, boom. Just keep hitting, just keep sleeping, just keep healing, just keep buffing. Yeah, this is looking fine. Strangle. He resisted that one, but I don't know if that's normal or not. Strangle. The sleeping seems fine. The double mucks with like the near perma sleep. There's the meteor on. Maybe they have to be a little bit faster, but no, the sleeps are going great. He's just being kept asleep almost the entire time. The mechanic with Sand Devil, he reduces your max HP. He chips away at your life. When you heal up some max HP periodically. And if you keep him asleep, basically, he just kind of gets neutered. That's why we leveled these guys, because I want to focus on this dungeon. When tuning my clan boss team, specifically getting some more key pieces. And keeping this boy slept is a large portion of that. Really only allows him to do one attack every now and again. Otherwise, as you can see, he pretty much just stays slept the entire time. So here we go. You'll see him just slept and slept and slept and slept, perma-cocooned. When he comes out of a cocoon, he does a little scorpion attack, and sometimes he does the sand blasty thing. But for the most part, he just stays slept because of the Muck Boys. And Pythion and Steel Skull should do enough healing that everyone should be okay. You can see the max HP starting to go down. So where I want to maybe get a heal thingy for Steel Skull, where possibly it gets... there's one of the masteries, or the Soul Ascension things, Blessings, lets you recover max HP. Not sure if I can maybe work that in somehow. Strangle. He has this ability, you can see where he removes all debuffs and heals himself. It's proportional to the total amount of destroyed max HP. So you can see my team has a lot of destroyed max HP currently, which is something I'm having a problem working through. I don't have enough damage to counteract his heal. Seemingly, I don't think Vino is able to keep up heal reduction, or because it removes the debuffs first, there's that huge chunk of health. Yeah, so this is going to fail. So I need to get more damage on him. So we're probably going to have to swap out Vino maybe for someone like the Rat and see if that's a better plan. So let's try that next, I guess. The Rat has like my highest damage output, but I don't really know how damage output works when it comes to Sand Devil, you know? It's he's a different dimension of a creature. Also, him cleansing the bombs might be beneficial for damage. I don't know. Rat King is just so insane so many places. This might be kind of cool. We'll see. We'll see what the damage output feels like. So far, he's taken more damage in like 10 seconds than the previous time did in like the entire run. Strangle. He had the no sleep buff that time. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the Rat King's been the best DPS so far. It seems like it's kind of okay, but it's still pretty scuffed looking. Maybe someone like Seer who does max HP. The problem is that there really just isn't any great max HP nukers in the Gaellen Pact yet. So we're kind of left with figuring out what to do for damage. So far the Rat King seems to be fine as far as putting on the biggest chunks of damage here, because this amount of bombs is probably going to just kill him in the next turn. No, he cleanses it off before. When he gets to cleanse the bombs, he doesn't get the poisons on him, which is interesting. I wish that worked the other way around, because normally when his bombs are removed, the Rat Kings, they get poisons, but seemingly not the case. Maybe someone like a Seer who does just huge chunks of single target hits would be better. Then again, me losing my block buffs might not be fantastic. Stick Trek seems to be working better, but I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it's working better. I'm not seeing any leech debuff go on. I'm not seeing any brimstone procs happening. I don't know why he's dying faster, per se. It's just because Stick Trek... maybe I'm just missing damage. This fight might just kind of be like balancing a soft enrage, per se. I don't know if it's possible. I'm trying to effectively negate and mitigate the entirety of his mechanic through keeping him slept and keeping heals up. And that might not be what I need to do. This might be too hard of a nut to crack at 4:17 a.m. I'm going to try something different. I want to try like a less is more approach. If I just put in Muckboy, Steel Skull, and Vino, is that better? I don't even know. Let's just find out. I'm curious if like maybe having less attacks, we could rotate through his Sand Shield slower might be better, and just keeping him strangled with one guy? I don't know, because it's going to be off cooldown. See here, that attack wasn't a strangle, but it could have been a strangle. Is he fast enough to get the strangle off? He's not. That's a little bit of a problem, but he's dying so much faster now. So now it's more of a base race. Maybe I do, instead of the sustain strat, I do a much smaller team. I try to do it that way. There he's strangled again. See, Vino can do pretty decent damage because she ruptures the poisons potentially before they're even out. But I don't know why. Sometimes, like right there, he just blocked the strangle. I don't know why. I don't know why that blocks the sleep. Oh, it's so confusing. Strangle. Go down. Okay. Damage. Boom. Poisons. Poisons. Strangle. But then he get blocked again. Why did it block the second one? I don't understand. I don't get it. I think we're gonna take a break from this and revisit it tomorrow with a set of fresh eyes. Until then, let's head over to Iron Twins. So, I swapped over pretty much all of Razen's gear to Fu Shan, now that he's 2-star ascended, soul ascended, and then he has his Brimstone, he's got the full retaliation and all the 9, he has crit cap, and pretty high crit damage. And I wanted to give it a Wordle on the Clan Boss team. The speed tune's exactly the same, I just had to swap him out, 1-to-1. He's actually faster than Razen by a decent amount, his base speed's much higher. So I actually had to change that, and he's actually a speed lead himself, but I couldn't put him in lead because otherwise I'd have to retune everybody else. I just want to see what we do. Now, this is the worst affinity for him. This is a bad representation of his damage, but I still want to see what the damage is like, typically, because that's a fun thing to track. So we're going to run the Clan Boss here with our standard unkillable setup, and I think I'm back to being unlazy, and I want to do more unkillable Clan Bosses each day. Although I do hate it, and I wish we could set up a full auto team, which we eventually can. But yes, we're going to see what this looks like. The only thing is, obviously I'm whiffing some block speeds, and the debuffs are a little bit different as far as application or uptime of decreased defense and weaken, because we don't have Razen doing both. Scabbers still puts on weaken, still for 2 turns. So it's like not terrible, and he is in reflex, so it is more often it occurs. But yeah, and then I do see Fu Shan's A1 hitting twice every now and again, but I don't really know how it works. It says it places an extra hit. Sometimes I just see extra damage, and sometimes there's like no animation for it. So I'm not really sure what's up with that, but he's in retaliation, so it just happens. I have his A2 turned off, which is the shred one. I think that's the one that does the AoE hit. I'm not sure if that's better or worse than just having his A1 proc more often. I don't really know. So we're doing some testing regardless, but yeah, we'll come, and whenever this is finished, we'll check out his gear. So here we can see, and this is the worst possible affinity, because you have Fu Shan, it's just hitting like shit, basically. And he should do more damage than Scab, so, still doing 8.5 mil. Cult Brawler neutral at 16. Man-Eater's 4 and change each, pretty standard, and Scab is doing Scab. So, pretty pleased with the damage there. Can very cleanly 2-key, obviously. Just want to showcase the stats. So again, he's in retaliation, because his A1 should be able to have an extra hit, which should trigger off of counter-attacking, so kind of leading into that. Alternatively, I have very good gloves that are crit damage, triple crit rate, so what we did was end up putting him with 236 crit damage and like almost crit cap. I could probably swing it, but I'm trying to work in his gear to get it there. Counterattack, great ring, pretty good, okay, banner, accuracy, whatever, some speed, but like, I could maybe drop this, but then my accuracy's not great, so I have to flex that out, potentially, because I put him in Savage and Cruel, it'd be probably better just to ignore defense, but that's hard to get going. I don't know if it's still worth, doing his A2. I have this turned off. Frightful Claws is turned off, so I'm going to probably do this again. He did 8 and change, so maybe we'll do another run here and turn his A2 back on and see if it's like a noticeable difference in damage. I can't imagine it really would be, but who am I? So we'll just give it a whirl here. Fu Shan, turn Frightful Claws back on. The multiplier's basically the same, so I don't really know if it's gonna like truck. It's a 4 multiplier in the A1, and his A2 is a 2 times multiplier. Can I bring this up? Hold on. Nope, I have it hidden. That's fine. Doesn't matter. So this is a 2 times multiplier. This is a 4 times, but it hits twice. So like, whatever. Obviously it can't stun, so it's kind of like meh. Shred's the better thing anyway. Shred's the thing that, shreds. It has a 3-turn CDR. All the hits hit him, so it's like guaranteed decreased defense. This hits hardest. There's his stats again. So he's got, I'm a little bit off of the crit cap. The attack is not high as I want it to be. Maybe like closer to 5k, and the damage is good. The accuracy is good. So we'll save this, and we'll give this a whirl and see how it feels, if it's like much of a difference or not. But okay, so I'm not sure this is just the worst run, but it kind of looks like it was, I guess. I don't know. But either way, it's way less damage, so I'm going to put his A2 definitely put his A2 back on. because that is a substantial difference, it seems like, in a DPS. I don't know if it's real. Why can't I view my teams? Like when I'm... Do you know? Like it's so strange. Anyway. Even though I'm not full auto-wing and it's like, not really great with what my setup is, it still feels nice to be, doing in 4 keys. We have Ultra Nightmare 2 key, Nightmare 1 key. Actually, this was like a tank team, but they fucking zoomed. Right affinity, though, so that's contextual. And then Brutal, it's Brutal. It just feels good, back in the grind of things. Still working on one of my whoop, no, bad. Where the fuck is she? One of these. Where? This one? She is almost done. Then I have to do the second one, but, one thing at a time. She is almost done. Then we gotta figure out how to make double revive on death somehow a thing. Still haven't really figured it out. But we get a Hydra reset tomorrow, which in itself is exciting, so maybe we'll pull some sticky shards then. Well, there's still technically 1 day left in this random 2 times sacred, so if I could rip a sacred shard, I will pull it right now. It's all up to Ultra Nightmare. And Void. And Void. Honestly, probably prefer the double Voids, but, no Gamba. That's 3 Voids today. We're just stacking up the shards. Well, I did get 3 of these bad boys from Hydra. Still looking for some key people. That is not one of them. Pulling Soulstones is a very, well, it's a feeling. Let's just put it that way. Especially the shit ones. Oh, boy. Very, very cool Gaellen Pact champion that I do not have. A Chemton. I would love to get him. Apparently the dude is fucking cracked. But, yeah, I don't got one. So whenever I do get a Chemton, which hopefully is sitting in one of these 11 Void Shards, what are the odds? Bad decisions? Pull 1. What would Jesus do? That was a mistake. Alright, cool. Okay, so there currently is a 10 times 4 Voids. Kind of just in the middle of the week. We're probably going to hit an epic. And the Legos are not great. Accounts aren't great. So, that's what it is. I think we'll just do a 10-pack, because we got 10. Do like a Band-Aid, rip it off. Uragrim, a Chemtone, those are the big 2 epics we'd like. And anything else we don't have, obviously. Basher's cool too. Any Legos, but let's see if we get an epic at least. That's cool. Out the gate, dupe Skathix. Very unfortunate. It's like there's not many dupes for Voids we can get, and that's another one. Another dupes. Don't need Cardinal at all. And last one, Gembo. Don't need Gembo. Total wash. Hit 3 epics, so it's actually pretty decently on rate. Just nothing we need. It sucks to keep hitting Skathix as like the one Gaellen Pact vape person, but I guess on the positive, we just got 10 food, So as we know, I am still on a mission for these bizarre things. I'm halfway done on the dot almost. The issue is it's hard to spend silver or tag team bars because I'm not in silver 1. However, I have been working on my team to the point where I'm able to win most of my battles. Haven't been attacked. You can check my offensive log here. Won most of the battles I've done. And I'm working on building people for this role, or with this role in mind, I should say. I don't know exactly who, what, where, when, as far as my teams, but a couple people I do have in good spots. Claude is one of the people I think I want to build out. And what I just did recently is work on some bolster. I guess I could do a quick little purge. So I just made a ton of gear. And I want to get rid of some of the shit pieces here before I inevitably move on. And of course, summarily, I sell all the 4-star gear, because that is also shit. And of the 5-star gear, I only really keep epic or higher. So I've picked out the bolster pieces I want. We're on artifact enhancements. I don't really feel too bad. Just kind of level up some stuff. I'm not on an event, but like, I'm not on an event per se for like, like a tournament or something. But this is like pretty a-okay. So I do want to give him some speed boots now, and obviously 6-star speed boots. Fitting room equipped. Let's see what we got. Anything in the immortal section? You can put him in 2-set immortal. Only Snick Track, huh? Divine offense. What in tarnations? Gives him an additional shield. Resilience. Gives him additional HP. 2-set stone skin does fuck all. These are my 3 teams I'm using. I want to work in Cleoptrix, but I haven't fucked with her gear yet. But pretty good overall. Nuke boost defense, nuke boost defense. Every team has some variation of shields. I typically win 2 out of 3 fights I do. We'll see how this one goes. I imagine a similar result. Everyone has speed leads and speed boosters, something I don't typically have, so a bit of a disadvantage there, but yeah, even then, it's not too bad. Like, here we're gonna get hit pretty hard, but even then I was able to do some decent damage. Claude himself does basically nothing. I don't really know what his role in this team is aside from his shield, but I guess that's his real purpose, is just shield boosting. The other guys are here more for defensive capabilities, and Jarag hits really nicely hard at least, but yeah. Claude is just going to survive, I guess, and bolster. Maybe that's his role, is just to make the team go fast. Whoa, that hit like a truck. Okay, so I'm losing this one. Like I said, I typically lose one of them. I don't think he has a res or anything else with his kit that makes an iota of a difference, so I'm just going to skip battle. Go to the next one here. Okay, number 2. This one I typically win. I have a problem with freeze, but I think these guys are probably beefy enough that it's okay. Brat King gets to go. I don't normally lose because, as you see there, everything gets obliterated, That's a victory. Okay, so the 3rd team also typically don't lose. I could see losing it because of bombs. Bombs are pretty cracked, but Pythion's block buffs are equally as cracked, so it doesn't really make a difference. Daneg is actually low-key pretty OP in PvP. He keeps himself alive quite often with his full heal, and he hits like a truck. His Bane of Elves is pretty fucking AIDS, as you can see. That true fear and big nuke. Everyone else just kind of does their job, so I think we're getting the team to a good spot. I just have to work on that first team. Seemed to be the one. I was given advice by a member of the Lighty raid community to just attack teams that are level 70. And that is the advice I was given, and that is what I summarily have been doing. Just attacking teams that are level 70. Obviously, we're going to be at a perpetual disadvantage because we don't have, all the champions. But I will continue to just attack teams that are level 70 and see if it kind of works itself out. Ouch. Okay. That is a big L there. Maybe I want someone fast, like Shatterbones. Maybe like a quick Shatterbones and speed set and a stun set will be like the play. Some amount of CC would be really nice. There goes the Rat King, ratting again. I think here comes... Oh no, I got resisted. How did I get resisted? Is that the wrong ability? Something was put on cooldown. I'll have a Yumiko, that's what it was. There we go. This should do some damage. These are the bombs going out now. Come on, show me the big bombs. Anybody? Someone's got to get killed here. At least 1 or 2 of them. There's go. There we go. Alright, now we're talking. That's GG. Well, alright, on to the next one. This is a beefy team also. Big Un's a chunker, Riho's a chunker, and Ultimate Death Knight UDK has fucking AIDS to deal with. So, I could see this one losing or taking a while, but this team's pretty cracked overall, so I'm not too worried. Oh, he's gonna get a counterattack off, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Exsanguinate. I'm gonna get hit here in a pretty big way, probably. Oh no, Chris took care of him. Good. Don't think they have a res either. I think that's pretty much it. And there we go. Another victory. Success. Yeah, like I said, I win most of my fights, at least 2 out of 3. One thing I'm looking at is just, you know, it's not so much winning all the fights, it's winning the fights, then also making it to the end. Like, here's a good example of I'll lose the first fight, and then I'll just win the second 2, because this is like, very rarely do you see people who are using shit defenses like this. But you could push all you want, but nothing matters until the day before the event actually happens. I shit you not. Like, that is the only time that matters. Zap. So if you're gonna ascend, it's just that one time before the event happens. Well, this UDK is in fucking AIDS gear. Stone skin with bone armor passive. Huge res. Probably an unfallible amount of res. Okay, not that much res, because Vergamcar landed. We'll see. If Vergamcar can land stuff, it doesn't really matter. Oh, even... Okay, he doesn't have that much res at all. He's got to at least have maybe 300 or something. Oh, a bomb landed. Probably has 300 res. Normally you don't want to fight these single defenses that sometimes could last forever, but as long as you have someone who has the ability to remove buffs, or someone who has the ability to put on heal reduction, you should be okay. I have one in each of my teams. I have a way to stop most of these things. Razin can strip buffs. It looks like his res is too low, but I think he's also the wrong affinity, which is a bit of a disadvantage, but I think I'll be able to succeed. I can still place some things. This is going to be like a 10-minute fight, but either way, we'll check back in when that's happened. Kind of cracked, I just realized. This probably is the first time on this raid account this has ever happened for the series, but my entire faction war team has been to have legendaries champions. I don't think I've ever had 5 legendaries at the same time. I feel like a fucking real Kraken. Real pay-to-win Kraken on the move. Alright, clan boss was kind. Ripped us 2 more voids. I have to double check our mercies here. But we are, I believe... Yeah, we're nowhere near the epic. 22 until I go. Rip it and grip it. 2 voids. Here we go. Not purple trash. Hey, it's a cold heart. And the next one is purple. Wow, I am just pulling, you know, really terrific champions I can't use. Cold Heart into Demitha. One of the most desirable, motherfuckers on the planet. So unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. Well, that doesn't really help us, but, and our, you know, our mercy is not progressed by any continued value. This is actually at 0 now. This is at 24. So there's that. If you want to do some fun math, if you want to call it fun math, we have 5,300 gems. 5,300 divided by 900 equals 5.8. We'll just say it's at 6. Because it'll be at 6 soon. 6 times 11. That's the ancients you get per pack. 66 plus 20. We're sitting at effectively 86 ancients. I think at the pace we're at, we're probably honestly just going to sit on our ancients until there's a fusion that makes me pull them, or until there's a guaranteed event. That feels good. So we'll just keep hoarding gems. We're in a gem hoarding phase as of right now. So I think we'll keep on hoarding. We're almost done with my second Maroka masteries. Still got a decent amount left there. I do believe that my Maroka, both of them, should have 950 and 950. Okay, so those are done. On to leveling food. Currently still on the void, didn't get a second one. Razin Soul. What is... Yeah, I could get a Razin Soul. Could be responsible people. Let's buy a Razin Soul, sure. Awaken. Level 2 Razin, ascend. Huzzah. He's a little bit cooler now. That's re-gear him, actually. He just gained 5,000 HP. It's like not a negligible amount of HP, honestly. Kind of a huge chunk. Hot dog. Anywho, I am in where tonight is the push for silver, 7 hours. So I'm setting an alarm on my phone, pretty much, which this means 7 hours from now, we're going to Said 7 hours and 44 minutes. 7 hours from now, we're going to sit down. And I'm basically going to sit here until the reset finishes. So that was 45 minutes. I'll be sitting here watching the resetting occur effectively, because I want to try to get into Silver 1 if I can. I think I'm in a pretty okay spot to do so too. Might have to manual some. I'm not exactly sure what it curtails, but we're going to try our damnedest to make it happen. I'm in arena doing my dailies. I fought a team that's actually really rough, but I wanted to see if I could beat them. And I just saw a scenario occur. I didn't know it was impossible. So they have a big pig, right? I have a big pig, yada, yada, yada. It's like turn 1. The enemy big pig has stone skin, the stone skin set. My pig stole his unstealable stone skin buff because it's not removed, it's stolen. So literally, my pig stole his pig's armor set. That's supposed to be unremovable, but I just stole it. But he retained the energy shield, but I retained the effect. Which is like 8 ways of confusion. So, very strange interaction there. It's supposed to be unremovable, but I guess it's still stealable. And even though I have the buff, he gets the energy shield, but I get the effect of stone skin. I don't know. Either way, I creamed. Okay, so there's a minute and a half left until reset for tag team. I'm in the green to get to Silver 1. I haven't been attacked in 2 hours. There's no point to attack anybody because I would risk losing rank. That guy's name is Gay Nerd, I just noticed.
What a nerd.
Oh boy. You got Julius Caesar. It's a good name. And then just Gay Nerd.
And then just Russian name 45.
So I should just get into Silver 1. You know, as long as
you're not a shitter.
As long as the game works properly. But there has been a couple times where I've been supposed to promote, and it just demoted me instead.
Here we go.
Are you recording
Bronze
it so
3,
you can
baby.
send it to them?
Bronze 3, no.
Bronze 3, baby.
Yeah, I got my email to
By
Polarity.
the Gay Nerd.
Bronze 1 incoming.
Bronze 1.
Bronze
It's gonna happen again, Lighty. You're gonna get sent all the way back to 1.
We're all the way down.
Tag team is so slow to climb too. If I can just get into Silver 1, I could probably just sit in Silver 1. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now I just gotta sit here.
You gonna watch it live?
Yeah, what else am I doing in my life?
What do you mean, what is he doing?
Tilting it?
I'm gonna sit here
I
and
hope it says bronze 1. I really hope it says bronze 1.
somehow. I mean, if it says anything other than Silver 1 with that green bar, I'm gonna be pretty fucking confused.
It's a green bar. Since you're only 1,200 of 6,000 though.
Well, you should make a tier list of what animals you could fight.
Could fight Gay Nerd, that's for sure.
Well, yeah.
He is a 900,000 power team. He wins.
Probably shouldn't.
Probably shouldn't fight him.
Look at that +1 Septimus. He'd fucking destroy you.
Septimus I'm not too scared of, to be honest. It's just...
Septimus hits like a fucking freight train.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, though. What scares me
the everything, though.
is the defensive things. Offensive units are not a concern. Defensive units are. So
well,
Duchess.
you would lose against him.
Duchess makes me sad to fight.
Look at that first team. It's a res with a
that don't die.
No, the first
block
two
damage,
teams are fine. I don't care about the first two teams. It's the last team. I would probably
those first two teams are fine.
No.
Wait.
So what did I end up... Yeah, I ended up not being attacked at all.
I think you have to leave and come back.
Adam Ceres is only an epic?
Yeah.
She's one of the more cracked epics. Yeah, I know.
I thought she was a Lego.
I think you have to leave.
Look at the
tag
chunk
team and
squad.
come back to tag
Look
team.
at the chunk squad.
They're so big. They look so. Look at how mad fucking.
I wonder why nobody attacked.
I know.
Like, you
Come
just
on,
see
look
this,
at
and then
this.
on the other team, it's just 3 little elf
Look
twinks.
look how off Seer looks compared to the other people.
He's so small.
This looks like that couch picture where it's like the fucking camping.
It really, oh god, it's just all of them and Seer.
Yeah.
Seer stuck in the massive
That first team, it
lizard-eat
looks.
sausage.
Oh, there we go. Silver
What's
1.
happening?
Silver 1.
Damn it.
All
right.
Wait, that's
Look
not
at-
bronze.
Go look in tiers. You have so much loot.
No, I want to solidify my my placements, please. I need to stay. I need to fight one team defenses so I can stay here.
Well,
Oh, look at the arena's different. Oh my!
That's
I've never seen the silver arena before.
Never been here
I've
before.
never been here before. I get a lot more medals per victory now.
doing it. He's silver wanting.
I know. I just want my
that
medals.
guy, he's dead now.
Fushisi putting in work.
Hey, it's your Fush.
75 per round. That's wild.
So much.
That's what.
All right, I'm in the
25
yellow.
more?
Yeah.
Wait, does it mean you get 1,000 a day?
Yes.
It's fucking gross. You get, I mean, more than that because you get free refills every day.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So you have the
got it.
potential of like 2K a day. That's insane.
You could get a single rare skill tome.
I could.
Like,
So now,
a day, though.
now I have to
That's
make.
on the reset.
I have to make my defense now all one person shitters. I think is the
Why?
plan.
Why?
Oh, I'm
You don't
back in
go
the
up?
green. Yeah, because I want to have one
Arm.
people to want a tank rating now. I can't go lower than silver really now. So I'm looking to tank rating so I can fight one team defenses. That's the loose plan.
You gotta tank your defense so you can fight people
Oh
like
yeah, now
you.
I could buy this shit. I could buy shit in the silver area now.
Yeah.
I can buy this
Oh,
new
you just
accessories.
can't even buy that stuff until you're in that
So this one contains the random refresh or cleansing accessories. They prevent
Buy one.
skills from going on cooldown, while cleansing accessories remove debuffs. This is
Buy one.
It's
Do
neat.
it.
What's in the
Oh,
gold
that's
tier?
gold tier is the same jewelry, but it's just 5 to 6 stars instead of 4 to 6 star.
Oh, and then just you could buy an
Sacred.
avatar fragment, or is that
You
the
want a
whole
sacred
avatar?
That's the whole
Lego
avatar.
ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they're not Gaellen packed ones. I don't give a shit.
Oh, I
What?
mean the tome's nice, I guess, but
Epic skill. I mean,
Epic's
the
mid.
Lego. The void shard people typically.
yeah,
buy.
I was talking about in gold. Like gold
Yeah.
just doesn't seem very impressive.
No,
for
I mean
probably
you'd buy
amount
the
of junk it
jewelry.
is.
It's also everything's on 24-hour cooldowns. The tag team shop itself is shit. It's just not really good.
Not
I mean, you'll be able to
ideal.
buy your Drexar frag and your other shit every day, though. Easy now.
Pretty much.
Oh no, my Drexar.
What it really means is I could, what the most important part is I could double the rate in which I spend gold bars each day until this fucking mission's complete.
What are the Drexar fragments for?
Drexar, he's just the legendary guy.
Just trying to get rid
He's
of
a
him.
demon spawn,
Yeah,
but he
I'm
needs to
just-
get him for...
I have 2, so I can get more of those traded tokens. There's nothing to buy, but I'm forward thinking. The same reason I buy from the clan shop. I purchase
Plan.
I purchase these 2 fragments pretty often.
He's
to
just
have
saving
'em.
div cards.
I am saving div cards. I'm just getting what I can because something else to do. So
You
currently
gotta
I
get the
have a
skin
Drexar.
fragments.
I could if they did anything. This
Well,
mission
you
will go
make-
faster now.
They turn Arbiter into a goth mommy.
If I can
How
get
much of this
through
can you finish instantly? Where can you just finish the whole thing?
Uh,
You're tagged in
1,
silver.
2.
Your silver's tagged now.
Defeat 500 champions is going
that's
to
a
take a
pain.
while, but it's.
Oh, that's in tag though. That's in tag.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter
Okay.
what rank. Everything else is free. I'm through this. I'm through this
That's
section of
just
the list.
50 days of farming.
Yeah. So once I get to that one will be
No,
slow,
that's way less.
but it's also free. It's free. It's just slow. And then
It'll
I'm.
probably take 2 weeks to do.
Yep. And then I've been this one for like 3 months, and then I'll be into the next page. One step closer to Ramontu.
Ramontu. You're
Can't
like at least 2 years away from Ramontu though.
At the
A year,
pace I'm
maybe.
going at, I'm like 7 years away. But
He's got a cool stick.
this is a cool stick. I'll give him that.
Ramontu is fucking grotesque.
I'll give him that.
You're a food leveler.
You're a food now.
So Doom Tower reset. So I used the golden keys I had stashed up prior to the next reset to go through some hard. I don't know if this is muted. It is muted. This rotation is Magma Dragon. Who's the big bad this rotation? Frost Spider. All right, we're not gonna get too far then. But this seems to be the last team I use for Magma Dragon, so we're just gonna send it. You always want to do hard first if you do hard. And the reasoning is pretty simple. If you can do hard and kill the first boss, at the very least you want to, because you want to spend your silver keys getting the potential at legendary components versus non-legendary components. Now you do need epic components to go with legendary components, but the rate in which you receive them is perfectly acceptable. So there's no reason to not, if you can do hard, to at least start with hard. Even if it's just getting to hard 10, and then you just, like, can do it. Now, obviously, that depends on what set you want, and the Magma Dragon set is pretty dog shit, but, you know, it might get buffed, who knows, whatever. Still worth, you can make 6-star stuff versus non-6-star legendary stuff, so that's why I'll do this. But after, you know, I pushed as high as I can push, whatever that is comfortably, I'm going to be pretty much moving back to normal and clearing that out. Other spider hard 20 down. It's really easy now that I have a team. I've been cognizant of setting my presets when I complete a hard boss specifically to make sure I have the team set. I don't want to make the same mistakes I've made in the past and forget what my clear teams were, because that's fucking annoying and I just get goobed and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We do have Dragon is on 2 times speed, so I don't remember how far we tried to push. I think I don't know if we succeeded in this, but we'll see how far we can send hard. And then whatever we get to, we'll just do for the 2 times speed. Seemingly no problems in hard 4. We'll push it even higher. I mean, this team is pretty cracked. If they can't make it to 10, I would be a little bit surprised. They should have enough accuracy even because they're all built for hard Doom Tower. Yeah, the Dragon doesn't really seem a whole lot more difficult himself than the non-hard mode dragons. The waves are chunkier, but that's about it. We'll just keep pushing up because, you know, we can, basically. Nishak has all of our damage on lockdown. The Rat King just can't be fucking stopped. He rats and he rolls all night long. Alright, there's 6 done. On to 7. Still no hiccups or issues, so we'll keep on going. Number 7 done. 5-star Lego. First actual speed piece that has speed on it. I think we're actually on event right now for artifact enhancement. We are. So let's just, you know, while we're here, send it on the piece we just got. Not even gonna look, just hit the fucking full 16, show me quad speed, and straight across the board. Love to see it. Alright, anyway, back we go to more Dragon, because we are pushing to hard 10 here. I think we might just make it. Dragon's Lair hard mode 8 done. Not a bad shield, but I don't give a shit. On to number 9. Probably the worst affinity for me, because my damage is coming from force mostly. I have 2 other force units, so should be the worst, but if I can get past this, I think we're probably good. I can still land on my debuff. So. And there's 9 complete. And we're on to the last one, stage 10. The big one, 10 hard. I have to beat the stage. I don't know why. I misclicked multi-battles. So, assuming we could do this, this is where we're going to be for now on, basically. Trying to get mythic speed gear with a speed hit is obviously like a pipe dream. Probably like a 1 in 10,000, you know, artifacts will actually hit that. But no reason not to do the highest dragon being hard mode, and I can do it, so here we are. And there she blows. We have Dragon's Lair 10 completed. The one fun thing to note about the hard mode is it is in void, so neutral affinity. No reason not to do, I guess, hard, just as we talked about, but I can spend the rest of my free energy now doing that, if not bouncing between Sand Devil and Iron Twins. It's a good place to go. So since I have my defense set in presets now, what I can do is I can make my tag team defense just a bunch of shitters. I could begin to tank rating, which is what I want to do, because it puts me in the red bracket. I want to have my defense be attacked constantly. And if I'm in the red bracket, I can drop down, I could climb back up, and I'll be able to fight shitter teams myself. So we're tanking rating in tag teams, so we could then ascend rating as we get closer to the end, and also get ourselves way more gold bars, which is something we desperately need. I'm now going to send all these multi-battles at the dragon. We'll see if we hit something good. It's 2 times speed. Maybe we'll hit some mythic pieces. We'll see what we get. Okay, this arena fight, this is going to be annoying. It's going to take some time because it's fucking UDK, but after we kill UDK here... Oh, actually, his res isn't that high. We're fine. And it's high, but it's not... It seemed like I could still place buffs, so... It's also not in regen set, so that's fine. Whenever he's dead, we'll, I should be at a pretty special milestone. So, which we'll show off once this fucking fight is over. Alright, it should be, let's see, 200 points. Let me just refresh my tag team if I didn't already. So I'm tanking rating, so I have to go through. Yeah, to go through that fight. This should be. Aha! There it is. Look at this. Ready? Full silver plate in all its glory. That's beautiful. Fucking beautiful. So now we are saving the rest of our medals to finish off void accuracy. And we'll probably do resistance after that, or crit damage. These are the most 3 important ones. But yeah, look at that. Full silver plate. Very cool looking. As I'm progging through my tag team here, I am pretty much only fighting as one-man defenses. I'm still tanking rating, trying to get into the red if I can. So only one-man defenses show up, but we are getting decent amounts of medals here. So it's going pretty good. Hopefully by the end of next week, we should be looking close to having that mission done. But, you know, it takes a while, as you know. This is why I tank my rating in silver. Look at this. This is literally a row. I'll pay for the 15 gems. This is a row of victories. I mean, this is free as free can be.